All right, good afternoon, flag football aficionados. As the sun casts its golden yellow glow over Lagos, we gear up for Game 3 of the Showtime Flag Football Summer Series. And of course, today at right here at the Showtime Arena, we have the Greenbacks facing off against Off-Szn. And that's it, show begins. Just to give you a look of what is at stake in this game today, quite an interesting league it has been so far after just 2 game weeks. The league's first faces, the Greenbacks, have shown they're not just here to make up the numbers. With a 1-win, 1-loss record, they've displayed glimpses of brilliance. However, the recent 35-21 loss to the Panthers suggests vulnerabilities that needs a little bit of addressing. Off-Szn, on the other hand, a bit of looking for Chimobi drops the ball. A win after just 2 weeks of playing this game. They lost in a pretty emphatic fashion to the Warriors. 51-0. The game ended last game week. Will they be able to rewrite their story and get their off-season on track? We'll find out at the end of 4 quarters today. But right now, the game has begun and we're ready for showtime. Ball snaps. And more or less, we're starting to see characteristics that have come to be known with off-season over the last couple of games. Will they be able to change that? We'll find out. Nonetheless, it's white against black today, with the Greenbacks adorning the white jerseys and off-season in their usual black attire. Ball snaps now. Tries to dance, it's a sack. At this point in time, we're starting to see a bit of a slow start to the game from the off-season side. And with just 2 minutes played already, they are making a punt. And one question is right now is, will the off-season Athletic be able to get their first win? Or will they continue with their off start? We'll find out.
Watch your line, Auntie. Watch your line.
Little bit of confusion. And it's almost like off-season are a little bit out of sorts on what to do.
11 formation. Turn about down.
Mic check 1 2.
And off-season are and Volta Palumi right now. And there you have it.
Touchdown Greenbacks. Extra points.
The Greenbacks have their first points of the game. Much to the dismay of off-season. Showing a little bit of confusion that they go for the extra points right now. Ball snaps to Palumi. Looks left. Launches it deep. And Shogo couldn't catch that.
First down off season.
Wasn't their game last week, but I doubt if he was missed. Ball snaps to number 2 now. Dances, launches it. Can he catch? No, he can't. Great ambition there from off-season.
Penalty on offense. QB crosses the line of scrimmage.
And right now, fans will be asking questions as to maybe the off-season players don't get a lot of training because quite some rudimentary mistakes have been made here in just the first couple of plays of the game. Ball snaps to the QB, finds Chimobi, dances. And for the first time in this game, Off-Szn advance beyond their end zone.
Tell them female.
Ball snaps to 85. Finds Chimobi again.
Fourth down. Fourth down Off-Szn.
Ball snaps now to 82. Throws it in deep. Can he catch it? No, he can't. Beats the ball out of the air. Would not be happy about missing that
Penalty on
catch.
offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay of fourth down.
And it's just the first quarter. And so far, so good. Off-Szn had about 6 penalties called against them. And the question is, do they really know what they're doing? We'll find out. Ball snaps now.
Turnover on down. First down Greenbacks.
I think you can hear the sentiments, anger from across sections of the audience in the bleachers. Ball snaps to Kalumi now. Finds 70, can't.
Second down. Second and go.
And almost with the way Off-Szn are playing, it seems things are a little bit off with Off-Szn. Ball snaps to Kalumi now. Dances, passes Russia. Finds Thorns, he does!
Touchdown.
And it's a touchdown for KK there.
Extra points play. Extra points.
Less than 3 minutes to the end of the first quarter. Greenbacks 13, Off-Szn nil. Number 92 caught the ball there, but this flag was pulled. So the extra point is no good. Now Off-Szn have a chance to reset. Hopefully they get this underway.
First down.
But we're interested to know that in over 10 minutes played in the first quarter, Off-Szn have failed to advance beyond their zone. Ball snaps to the QB now, finds Chimobi. Chimobi catches well, but
Second
he's
down.
stopped by number 35. Ball snaps to the QB now, 82. Launches to go happiness.
Third and female.
I think she would not be happy with the way she lost that ball. Ball snaps to 89. 89 launches in. Relia catches, no.
Fourth down. Fourth
Complain
down.
about the quality of the pass from the QB. Wisdom. The fans are screaming for Off-Szn to punt the game, but no, they will not. They will go for what they intend to go for.
Turnover. First down, Greenbacks.
Well, the ball was thrown, but nobody was at home to collect it.
End of first quarter. End of first quarter.
And I think at this point in time, fans are screaming at the
First and goal.
off way that Off-Szn is playing. Ball snaps to Kwelumi now. Finds Abubakar. Flag gets pulled by Precious. I think that is something that has not been off so far about the ball snaps to Kalumi now. Hands it over to
Penalty on defense. Unnecessary roughness. Half a distance to the goal line. First down.
and we're in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. The scoreline stands Greenbacks 13.
Second down.
Off-Szn are still yet to get some points on the board. Ball snaps to Pelumi. Good handoff.
Touchdown.
And it's a touchdown. Number 83 gets that and puts it in the bag for the Greenbacks.
Penalty on offense. False start. 5 yards penalty. Replay of second down.
And the ball to Pelumi now. Finds Emeka.
Down.
But
Third
Emeka
and female.
wasn't looking at the ball when it came to him. And at this point in time, ball snaps to Marion. It's a good catch.
Extra point.
And the touchdown is good. Just to take you into a bit of traditional history in Nigeria, one very important aspect of tradition in Nigeria is name. Because it is believed that if you name a child right, the name will act as a destiny pointer
Extra
for
point's
the
no
child.
good.
And with the name Off-Season, you can start to guess why they are playing a little bit off today in this game against the Greenbacks.
First down Off-Season. First down.
And here we have Off-Season again getting back to the point where they have refused to leave since the game began.
Second down. Second down.
And less than 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Greenbacks 20, Off-Season zilch. Ball snaps to 82 now. Launches in deep. Shimobi cannot reach it.
Third and female.
Seems like Off-Season is looking for the Hail Mary, but the ball has been off all the time they've thrown it. Now the ball snaps to Wisdom. Wisdom, it's a pick. Number 35 runs in for the touchdown. At this point in time, it is safe to say the romping of the Greenbacks continues. 27-0 against Off-Season. Ball snaps to Kalumi now. Finds Emeka. Emeka pass through.
Extra points good. First down Off-Season.
Just to remind you of the score so far, it's 28-0. Happiness. We will not be happy with the quality of pass from Johannes. Shimobi to Johannes now. Johannes makes the run. That's his pass. 1, 2. But Ore says, yeah, you will stop.
Third and female. Third and female.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to announce to you that Off-Season have moved past their end zone for the first time in this game. And it's a pick.
Turnover. Third down Greenbacks.
And this is starting looking like a practice session for the Greenbacks. 28 and zilch is the scoreline between themselves and Off-Season. Ball snaps to Kalumi now. Finds Philip. But pressures.
First down. First
Pulls
down.
the
First down
flag.
go.
At this point in time, you can see the level of calmness on the face of the Greenback players. It's almost like they're taking candy from a baby. Ball snaps to Kalumi now. Launches in deep. Can he find Emeka? It's got 24!
Touchdown.
He catches it well.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown for the Greenbacks.
Extra points. Extra points.
And the romp continues. They go for the extra point now. Pelumi finds, gets it.
Points good. Extra points good. First down Off-Szn.
Philip did not have to leap to get that ball. Caught it on the ground. Reminder of the scores. It is 35 for the Greenbacks and a nil for Off-Szn.
Second down.
At this point in time, you start to ask if Off-Szn are playing drop ball or flag football. Ball to Johannes, catches, dances, passes Russia, launches it in. Great catch by Shimobi! Finally, the passes have been off all game, but finally it connects. And for the first time in the game, they find themselves in the halves of the Greenback. It's a catch.
Second down.
And it drops
Second and go.
again. We'll give you the first point for Off-Szn. The fans are standing. Ball to Johannes now. Dances past the Russia. It's a catch. And it's a touchdown, finally.
Third and female. Third and female. Third and female.
It appears the ball was out of bounds. Boy, oh boy. I think at this point in time, the fans of Off-Szn will be singing, all we are saying is give us some points. Give us some touchdown. Let's find out if this will be the first points for Off-Szn. And maybe they will come back this season. In their first game, they got some points in their first game. Yeah.
After the review, the ruling of the field still stand. No touchdown. One minute warning. 1 minute warning.
And it's 1 minute to the end of this half. Let's find out if Off-Szn will get their points on the board or continue their off start to this game. Ball snaps to Wisdom. And it was swatted out by the Greenback defense.
First down.
One more chance to get some points. Ball to Johannes. Dances passes Russia nicely. And number 19 fails to catch again.
First down, Greenbacks.
And right now, the question for number 19 is, even if that ball was his destiny, will he be able to catch it? 24 dances past. He gets stopped in his tracks. 47 seconds left to play.
Penalty on offense. Offside. 5 yards penalty. Replay of first down.
The scoreline stands between the Greenbacks and Off-Szn 35-0. Ball to Pelumi to make her now. Dances pass first.
Second down.
Ball to Pelumi now. Pelumi dances past the rusher, launches it in deep. Will Philip get it?
Third down. Third and female.
Six seconds left to the end of this half. And Off-Szn still have no points on the board. Greenback have 35. And we're back again for renewed hostilities off-season against the Greenbacks. Hi there. So far, so good. Off-season had an off start to this game. The Greenbacks. Ball snaps to Johannes, dances past the rusher again.
Penalty on offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay of first down.
And the penalties continue for off-season. So far, so good. In this game, they've had 11 penalties called against them.
First down. First down, Greenbacks. First and go.
Ball to Pelumi now. Finds a maker. Flag
Second
gets
down.
pulled by Tobe.
Second and go.
Just a reminder of the scoreline between the Greenbacks and Off-Szn 35 and zilch. And just a little over 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Pelumi tries to hand it off,
Third and female.
but his flag gets
Third
pulled by
down.
number
Third and female.
72 there. Tries to catch it, but fumbles the ball
Fourth and go.
in plain sight.
Fourth down. Fourth and go.
I was going to crack a flag football joke, but I guess you wouldn't catch it. Ball snaps to Kwelumi now. Hands up to Maker. It's good. And it's 41-0. And the figures remind me of a Yoruba proverb or Yoruba word that says, seems like Greenback 1-4 off-season late.
Offense number 85 is on 1 warning. Offense number 85 is on 1 warning.
Kwelumi now. Great catch, and it's good. Touchdown.
Good. Turnover. First down, Green Off-Szn. Timeout offense. Timeout Off-Szn. Penalty on offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay on first down. Illegal formation. Second down. Second down Off-Szn. Third down female.
And just a little over a minute left to play in this quarter. Ball to Wisdom now. Wisdom, it's a pick.
Turnover. First down Greenbacks. First and goal.
And at this time, ball snaps. Kwelumi dances past the rusher, launches it in. It's a catch!
Second down. Second and goal.
But he caught that out of bounds. And in case you're looking at the scoreboard and thinking it's an error, no, it's not. It's 42-0. And at this point in time, you start to wonder, when will it end?
Penalty on offense. Delay of game. 5 yards penalty. Replay of second down. End of third quarter.
And we're in the final quarters of the game between the Greenbacks and Off-Szn. Some say they wondered how this game dragged to the final quarter. Well, it's 42-0. It's a great catch. Philip,
Touchdown.
he leaped
Extra
for that
point.
one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 48-0 at this point in time. Ball snaps to Kwelumi now. Looks left, throws in deep. Great catch. No, it is not. Tries to one-hand it. But sometimes you got to use two. Ioannis throws to Chimobi, catches well.
Second down.
Ball to Ioannis now. Ioannis dances. Number 30 catches well, makes the run, spins! His flag gets pulled,
First down. First and go.
but that was a flash of brilliance. Hopefully, Ioannis throws it in. It drops.
Second down.
It drops.
Second and go.
And the fans are rooting for Off-Szn to just get some points in this game. Give us a touchdown. Ball to Ioannis. Overthrown.
Third down. Third and female.
Ball to Wisdom. It's a catch. It's a
Touchdown.
touchdown. It's good.
Touchdown.
Finally, Off-Szn gets a point in this game.
Extra point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the passes have been off all game, but finally they got one on points.
Extra point no good. First down Greenbacks.
Ball snaps to Palumi now.
down.
Ball to Palumi. It's a sack.
Sack.
You can call that a great sack.
Third and female.
Ball snaps to Marion. Marion.
Penalty on defense. Penalty on defense. Too many men on the field. 5 yards penalty. Replay of third and female. 5 yards penalty.
Ball to Marion.
Fourth down.
At this point in time, you can say the Greenbacks are just taking it easy. It will take a miracle for Off-Szn to come back in this game. Marion to make. Ladies and gentlemen, right here at the Showtime Arena, we are joined by dignitaries. And right here in our midst, we'd like to recognize the presence of Honorable Damilare
Penalty
Orimoloye,
on offense. Number
the
85.
senior special assistant
Unnecessary
to the
roughness.
governor of Lagos State
Giant penalty.
on sports matters. We're glad to have you in our midst. Enjoy the show and get ready for
First
Showtime.
down.
And just as the game proceeds to what you want to call an inevitable ending, I'll just like to remind you of one reason why you should always name your kids great names. In Africa, it is said that the name you give your child is what would more or less make up the destiny of that child. If this game proceeds the way it is going, it will be the third game in 3 weeks that Off-Szn is losing. And at this point in time, I would say maybe it's the name. Or maybe it's just the game. Who knows? Nonetheless,
After the review, the ruling on the field has been overturned. First on goal. First down Greenbacks. First on goal.
Ball snaps to Pelumi now. Philip leaps,
Second down. Second and go.
but he couldn't catch that one. Ball to Pelumi now. Tries to find Abubakar. It's swatted down.
Third and female.
And just a little over 3 minutes left to play in this game. 48-7. Scoreline Baltimore now.
Fourth and go. Fourth down.
Ball snaps to Pelumi now. Throws it into Emeka. It's a pick! And it's still going. Mariam pulls the flag.
Turnover. First down Off-Szn.
An off-season. Ball to Johannes now. Chosen to find Daniel. Will he catch it? He couldn't.
Second down.
Again, I was going to crack a flag football joke, but I guess he wouldn't catch it. Great catch, dances fast.
Third down. Third and female.
"60 seconds left to the end of this game. Relia dances past first. A flag gets pulled before she could start.
1 minute running. 1 minute to the end of game. Fourth down. Fourth down.
Johannes dances fast. Tries to spin. Runs into Lulu.
Turnover. Hands down Greenbacks. After the review, the player did not make a first down. Turnover on down. First down, Greenbacks.
And just 53 seconds left to end this game. The ball to Pelumi now. Finds Abubakar, dances through, but his flag gets
Second
pulled.
down. Second and go.
Pelumi to Abubakar now, catches it. It's a touchdown.
Third and female. Third and female. Third down. Third and female.
Ball snaps to Marion now, throws it over. Great catch.
Touchdown.
And it's a touchdown.
Off-season number 5 is on 1 warning.
It's 55 and 7
Off-season number 5 is on 1 warning.
with 21
Extra
seconds left to go. Greenbacks will now go for the extra points. Ball to Pelumi now, throws it in, finds a maker.
Extra points no good. First down off-season.
But that was out of reach. Ball to Johannes.
Timeout. Timeout offense. Timeout off-season.
$14 seconds left. What can off-season do? Ball to Johannes. Johannes to Ray.
Third down. Third and female.
And it's 9 seconds remaining. Ball to Wisdom. Wisdom. And it's out
Fourth down.
of bounds again.
Fourth down.
At this point in time, we're counting down to the end of this game. 3 seconds. Ball to Johannes now. It's a sack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one reason why you should give your kids good names. 1 touchdown is what off-season managed. in what you call a bit of an off game for them. It's 3 losses in 3. Greenbacks have 2 wins in 3. And they have this one in the bag. Up next, we've got some match coming up for the Showtime Summer Series. Until then, get ready for Showtime. In the meantime, if you got yourself a regular ticket, you are entitled to get
Player
popcorn.
number 72
So
is on
please
oxygen. He's on 1 warning.
go and get your popcorn if you got yourself a regular ticket.
Everybody got ego, teaming up to be lethal. Tighten up on your defense, better no sight your zone or you sleeping. Offense should be clicking, set the goals and you reach them. Sidelines to be peeking. It's showtime and we feasting. Camera action, let it show. Get it, go, better score. Pressure, pressure, pressure on it. Catch the ball when it's thrown. Then you get the extra point. Interception, let them know respect is earned. Mercy, mercy, mercy burns. We can be friends when it comes to the field. It's danger. Nobody wanna lose when they get to the goal. The gold in the ringing. Names in the stone, gotta back that talk on the stage. Lit ball beside the bounce. Crowd was rolling out. Game is on the line. Third and finding down. Time is running out. Females only wild. This is showtime, showtime. Ready know what's about to go down. Go down. Bring that action, make the flow bounce. Make the flow bounce. When we touch down. This is showtime, showtime. Say showtime, showtime. Ready know what's about to go down. Go down. Bring that action, make the flow bounce. Make the flow bounce. When we touch down, this is showtime. It's time for action, here's the lights. Let the squad, I got my back when on the line. So pick a side, watch it before you rush. Sure you gon' get penalized. No head starts in this game. You lining up off sides, you're not ready, run and hide. It's sort of soldiers and the fans. You balling on the field or you shouting in the stands. Practice makes you perfect, that perfection is the plan. Every day we gon' go at it, yeah, again, again and again. Only win with those I grind with. It's soil for those I shine with. Fellow hunters who are dying with, they understood the assignment. Know your zone, stay aligned and control the tone. How strong your mind is, go for gold. This is showtime, showtime. Ready know what's about to go down. Go down, bring that action, make the flow bounce. Make the flow bounce. When we touch down. Showtime, showtime, say showtime, showtime. Ready know what's about to go down, bring that action, make the flow bounce, when we touch down, this is showtime, showtime, now go. Woo. Let go. Everybody got ego, teaming up to be lethal. Tighten up on your defense, better no sight.